From WNIJ studios on the campus of Northern Illinois University, this is Sessions from Studio A. Smooth Rogers released their sophomore album Roger That this July on all platforms, and coming up this hour we'll hear a mix of tracks off that album and some recorded live right here in WNIJ's Studio A. We'll also talk with the band and principal songwriter Zach Braun, who wanted to take their sound in a more pop direction on this project.
Felt more like accessible, which was something I hadn't really done before, so I was like, I feel like I need a whole new kind of alias to do this under to bring the pop star energy.
Smooth Rogers coming up this hour on Sessions from Studio A, right after these headlines from NPR. Welcome to Sessions from Studio A. I'm Spencer Tritt with our special guest this week, the smoothest of the smooth. It's Smooth Rogers from Chicago. With inspirations ranging from modern R&B to 80s pop, Smooth Rogers has crafted their own sonic world on their debut record Speechless and on their latest album Roger That, which came out earlier this year. We'll hear songs from that latest album coming up this hour, including live performances recorded here in WNIJ's Studio A, and also my interview with the band. Let's get into the music first with one from that live performance. This is Smooth Rogers with Reflect, recorded live on Sessions from Studio A.
projecting right onto your face. The maker of it all, or so it seems. See where it goes, see where it leads, then you might know. See where it goes, see where it leads, then you might know. Why must the ego go so soon? You're a stranger to yourself if you remind. Stop. Do you think you're ready to erase all that you know? Me that see where it goes, see where it leads, then you might know. Where have the emotions gone? No emotions anymore, only
This is Sessions from Studio A. You just heard Smooth Rogers performing live here in Studio A with us, and I am joined with the full band here. Thanks for coming out to DeKalb, everyone, and playing in Studio A. That was a great set.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Let's get a little of the background of the band here. Where are you guys based? What's kind of home base for the bands?
We're based in Chicago.
Illinois.
Chicago, Illinois, yes. But yeah, I think we're all from like different places. Like I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan originally. And
I'm from Muskegon, Michigan.
Are you from Michigan too, Garen?
We have
No,
two
I'm from
Michigan-
Chicago, Illinois.
oh,
right
you're
on.
actually from Chicago.
Nice. I'm from Philly. Well, a little outside of Philly, but I've lived here in Chicago for 12 years.
I know you put out your first release kind of not too long after the pandemic, around 2021, I think is
Yeah.
the first release from you. And correct me if I'm wrong here, Zach, you're kind of the founder of the band here. You
Yeah.
are Smooth Rogers?
I'm Professor Smooth, yes.
Professor Smooth. So
Dr. Smooth.
so tell us how this got started for you. How did you get this project going?
Yeah, it was just I'd been in other bands and like had other solo projects and stuff, and just during the pandemic wanted to kind of start something fresh and new while I wasn't playing live or anything during the time. I just thought like clean slate, might as well start fresh, and I was kind of going in a different direction with my sound and stuff too. So it was just I felt like it wasn't gonna match my previous releases with my other project, and so yeah, just started up something new, and yeah, the first album was released in like the summer of 2021 or 2023. I started it in 2021, which feels crazy to think it was that long ago. But yeah,
Take us back then and tell us kind of when you started off as a solo thing. When did you realize this was going to be a full band and you wanted to kind of bring this out live? Talk a little bit about that, and then forming this lineup here.
sure, yeah. So in the studio, it's still all my own recording. Like other than I've like had some guest artists like drummers and like saxophone players and stuff like that, stuff that I don't know how to play very well. But yeah, so I wanted to play live, and Chicago's like full of musicians, and I got blessed to meet these amazing musicians, and I think we just all met kind of through mutual people in the music scene and online as well. And me and Jesse met through work a while ago, and I think he was the first person that I like really was like, okay, I should get a band together, because I found a drummer and I was like, okay, that's like the backbone of the band. And then I think I found Andy shortly after that, and Garen, you joined pretty recently, so Garen's the latest addition to the Smooth crew. Which was we've played a few shows so far with Garen. Yeah, it's been feeling great, and it's like hearing it in a new light, because like doing everything myself, I can be harsh on myself sometimes and really critical. So like hearing these amazing musicians play it live, it gives me a new appreciation for the songs and stuff.
I was really happy that you invited me into this, because I love your music, and I'm just so happy to be able to play it, and it accesses a different part of my brain that I would never normally found in the music that I've already played. And it's really refreshing and new and nice.
It's great to hear, man. I'm glad. It's always rewarding to like have bandmates that actually like, enjoy the music and stuff too, and have fun doing it. So
Yeah.
It's an honor.
Same here, man.
Yeah, I first got a chance to see them back in 2023 at Empty Bottle. I almost didn't get into that show actually because I like didn't have my wallet, but luckily I knew one of the bouncers and they let me in. But so I went to that show and I was just blown away. It was just beautiful, and sonically, like the textures that everyone was producing, it was just very smooth music. And then I used to run sound at Rest in Peace Golden Dagger, this amazing venue in Chicago that we all spent a lot of time at. And they played a show there, and we just kind of started chatting more and more. And Zach hit me up in December asking if I might be interested in doing some synth and background vocals, and I was very giddy when I got that Instagram message.
I share similar sentiment to both of you. I feel like I knew Zach mainly online. We had met one time in person, and they asked me to play bass, but I responded and was like, I don't have a bass amp or a bass right now. Are you sure that you want me to be your bass player? But we made it happen. And I'm honored. Yeah, I love the music so much. Like, I bop out to these songs. Like, absolutely.
And you mentioned, Zach, that this was kind of a change stylistically for you from your, previous projects, kind of venturing into like electronic sounds and synths and drum machines. That's kind of something a little newer for you then. Talk about kind of finding the sound of the band and honing in on that.
Totally, yeah. I definitely like experimented with like synth stuff before, but it was I would classify like my older stuff to be a lot more like lo-fi, just kind of pressing record and doing a rough mix and just releasing it. I wasn't like putting a lot of time into like all of like the stuff sonically and like really taking time. I don't know. I felt like I rushed a lot of stuff before. So now with this project, I wanted it to sound like a little more polished and like, I guess it's not like traditional pop music, but it more poppy to me at least. It felt more like accessible, which was something I hadn't really done before. So I was like, I feel like I need like a whole new kind of alias to do this under, to bring the pop star energy. But yeah.
Smooth Rogers is a money name. Let me tell you.
Thank you.
Smooth Rogers with Walking Away, recorded live at WNIJ's Studio A. And the vocals on that one absolutely blew me away when I first heard that. Zach Braun is the band's guitarist, singer, and principal songwriter. We've also got Andy on bass for this set, Garen Hudson on keys, and Jesse Paulino on drums. You can find more from Smooth Rogers on all streaming services and their Instagram page, Smooth Rogers. Check out behind-the-scenes video from this performance over on WNIJ.org, along with this full episode. And stay tuned, we'll be right back after the short break with more music on Sessions from Studio A.
And when I look around, I am dissolved in ecstasy.
Welcome back to Sessions from Studio A with our special guest, Smooth Rogers. We're hearing performances recorded in WNIJ's Studio A with songs from their latest record, Roger That, which they released in July. Here's another one from that new album. It's titled My Number One. It's Smooth Rogers, recorded live in WNIJ's Studio A.
Always been a mystery how you got to be the way you are. Can you break it down for me? Simply put, I think that's your style. You say that you're leaving, I still can't believe it, baby. Oh, baby. I don't wanna hold you back, but you can always have it. You can have it. I still cheer you on, yeah, long after you're gone, go, baby. I see you, baby. I'll always believe in you, even if you can't see it. You can't see it, oh. Looking back at all we've done, now it's just a faded souvenir. You'll always be my number one. Give it time, love will reappear. You say that you're leaving, I still can't believe it, baby. Oh, baby. I don't wanna hold you back, but you can always have it. You can have it. I'll still cheer you on, yeah, long after you're gone, go, baby. I see you, baby. I'll always believe in you, even if you can't see it. You can't see it. Oh.
Your new album's out this summer. Tell us about this new record.
Yeah, well, the album title is Roger That with an exclamation point.
Love it.
And it actually started because I think like in our little group chat, when we first started the band, you guys would say like Roger that to stuff. Like when I would send something like a detail about a show or something, they'd just say Roger that. And I was like, that's like a good phrase to have for the band. It just flows. I was like, that would be a really cool album name too. And I feel like it's just like a goofy name that kind of sums up how fun the record is, at least for me. It's a very dancey record compared to the last one. Was a lot more like psych rock and like a little more spacey and stuff. This one, it definitely like dives into some more like experimental stuff as well, but it's a lot more like straightforward, like dancey, funky pop kind of stuff.
Was this one similar to the last record? You've been producing this one on your own as well?
Yeah, and this one, there's no other like contributions from other artists. It's all me. Very self-centered.
Roger that.
But yeah, so this one's a full-on solo album.
I'm curious too, the kind of, differences between the album and when you play live. Like I said on the album, there's drum machines and stuff like that. And then you guys kind of bring a whole different energy with the live show. It's a really cool dynamic. Was that a challenge translating the sound to the full band maybe?
I definitely thought it was going to be because and we were kind of talking about this on the ride over. There's a lot of songs with like synth bass and drum machines like you mentioned, and like these guys are just so talented. And
Yeah, it's really fun like translating what you've created on like to a real kit. It's like I talked about accessing that different part of my brain. It like, I don't know, it's so fun, like, see where it goes. It's like, there's a lot of percussion happening, and it's like, all right, I'll see if I can do it all,
and you're rocking shaker and playing drums at the same time. Like,
It's cool, man. I
So,
love
yeah.
the creativity that comes with it.
Totally, yeah. It's so yeah, just I kind of leave it up to them to like, I just send them the songs with the chords and stuff, and if it has synth bass, they just rework it onto a real bass or real drums, and so yeah.
And likewise, it's fun a lot of times when I'm learning parts. Zach and I will just kind of sit down and workshop synth sounds, and I feel like there's no there's just a really good like collaborative process there of like finding something that can emulate what's on the record, or maybe bring a new element to it, and we have a lot of fun messing with things, and it's like, no, maybe not that, but maybe this, and don't do that there, but maybe do that there, and just really trying to serve the song in the best way possible, with the restrictions of 2 keyboards or yeah.
What else is coming up for the band as we get into the end of summer and into fall of this year? What's coming up for the band?
Aside from the record release, we have some shows, but I think it's going to be before this airs.
Where can people go to check out other dates coming up in the future that might be added after this?
I probably should. One of these days I'm going to make a website or something, but for now it's just my Instagram is probably the best way, or like depending on the venue, a lot of times like on streaming services, like at least on Spotify, it'll have like their concerts listed on there. But yeah, I would say my Instagram is probably the most reliable place.
What's your Instagram?
Yeah, what's your
Oh,
Instagram?
yeah, my
Zach?
Instagram is
What's your Instagram, Zach?
you need the at.
Yeah, give
it's just at Smooth Rogers. No underscore, no spaces.
There we go.
Or you can't do spaces, but yeah, no other characters, just Smooth Rogers.
At Smooth Rogers.
There's a space at the end.
No, there's not. He's just kidding.
And where can people check out more of your music?
Anywhere. My music is on all streaming platforms, as well as Bandcamp if you feel so inclined to support that way, and YouTube and all that.
Great. Yeah, people can download over on Bandcamp, and you can, of course, earn a little money for your music. We always try to promote Bandcamp and
Totally.
tell people that that's the most artist-friendly spot usually. But,
Definitely, yeah.
yeah, you're also streaming on Spotify and Apple Music, all the good places.
Yep. I want to plug all of you guys' projects because you guys are talented musicians.
That's
and,
right. We've got other projects from the rest of the band
yeah.
too. Yeah, give us your Instagram and your bands here.
All right, I'll start it off. The Sam and Jesse from Groovy Louie and the Time Capsules. You can find us. I don't know what it is anymore. It's Groovy. It's at Groovy Louie in the Time Capsules.
Just the letter N.
It's just the letter N.
Oh, okay.
In
Yeah.
the Time Capsules.
Love that name.
I got to double check it. This is-
All right. My name is Andy, at Music by Andy, Andie, of Andy and the Bandits We're a super cool blues soul band, 6-piece.
Andy and the Bandits.
I did also want to chime in for a second. I'm also working on Andy's
Oh, yeah.
EP, which is the first time that I've mixed for other people and stuff, but this has been the first like in-person recording and mixing that I've done. So yeah, she'll have
Super
an EP
excited.
out, so,
Andy and the Bandits, produced by Smooth Rogers.
yeah.
Killer title right there. I like that.
Yes. You can find me on Instagram at Garen, Garen, James Hudson. I have some solo stuff up there. I do these little loop sessions, which are fun. And Zach will get in those with me sometimes. And I also play in a band called Saltwater Tap.
Awesome. Well, everybody, Smooth Rogers, thank you so much for coming out to DeKalb and playing with us in Studio A. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Spencer, thank you.
Gotta have my time to reminisce on what we had. I wanna make you want me like the way I wanted you so bad. I felt it slip by, now I'm wondering why. I've been thinking about you and how you hit just right. You made every day so good. I miss that sparkle in my life. Don't know how I can go without you, keeping me warm throughout the night. Waking up to your godliness. Don't you wanna do it right? I just wanna know what it's like. I feel your heart beating against mine. My favorite part, it's about that time. Oh yeah, looking so fine like a ray of sunshine in the summertime. And it hits just right. You made every day so good. I miss that sparkle in my life. Don't know how I can go without you, keeping me warm throughout the night. Waking up to your godliness. Don't you wanna do it right? I just wanna know what it's like.
Smooth Rogers on Sessions from Studio A. That one was titled Trouble in Paradise, and you can find that on the band's latest album, Roger That, out everywhere. We still have more music coming up. That's it for the live recordings, but we'll have more tracks coming up after the short break from that album, Roger That, so don't go anywhere. There's more music from Smooth Rogers coming up here on Sessions from Studio A. Welcome back to Sessions from Studio A. I'm Spencer Tritt, and we've been hearing live recordings from Smooth Rogers this hour, with a performance recorded right here in WNIJ's Studio A. You can check out behind-the-scenes video from that on WNIJ.org and on our YouTube channel. Let's keep the music going with some tracks off of the band's new album they released this past July, Roger That. Let's take it back to the first song on that record. This is titled Keep Dreaming. It's Smooth Rogers on Sessions from Studio A.
time that I see you, only thing I wanna do is get high and take you in. Nowhere do I begin. Every time it feels so nice, I could do the same thing twice and feel fine, and that's because I'm melting in your love. I'm safe with you. Why do you Communication is key for revelation. 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 just think you should care just a little bit less. Would it hurt you to forget it all? It's dancing hell now. Forget it all. It's dance the night away. Forget it all. It's dancing hell now. You make it feel like heaven. Make yourself at home, no, don't be shy. If what we're gonna do is nothing right, yeah. I just wanna see you in the light. You deserve to get some love tonight. Come on. Forget it all, it's dancing hell now. Forget it all, it's dance the night away. Forget it all, it's dancing hell now. You make it feel like heaven.
Smooth Rogers on Sessions from Studio A. That one was called You Make It Feel Like Heaven, and that is the closing track off their new album Roger That, which was released this past summer. That one will also close out our show for this week. Thank you so much to Smooth Rogers for joining us and to you for listening in. The band is Zach Braun on guitar and lead vocals, Garen Hudson on keys, Andy on bass, and Jesse Paulino on drums. Once again, you can find that new album, Roger That, on all streaming platforms and available for purchase over on Bandcamp. Head over there to download a copy. You can also find more from Smooth Rogers on Instagram at Smooth Rogers. And we have behind-the-scenes video from this performance posted over on WNIJ.org and on the WNIJ YouTube channel. If you are a local artist or you're in a band and you'd like to be featured on our show, send us in a submission by emailing us at sessions@niu.edu. Sessions from Studio A is produced at WNIJ Studios on the campus of Northern Illinois University. Producers are Mike Lundgren and yours truly. I'm Spencer Tritt, and thanks for joining me this week on Sessions from Studio A.